Okay, it looks like we're live. I wasn't sure for a second. And I want to invite you to watch this video that we're going to start in just a second to know something you can do, what to do if you have lost your motivation to learn English, or also if you have lost your motivation to learn anything. This strategy, this tactic can help you, and I want to invite you please to share it with your friends if you think it is valuable for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and if you have questions you can put comments in the comment thing. I hope I will get them. I'm using a new application, so I hope I will get comments. If I do not get comments during the live, if I cannot read them, I will answer them later. Okay, let's get into the quick little talk. One thing that I hear from so many people, from teachers, from people that teach business building, just everywhere, is that the big motivation for something is the why. Why do you do it? Why is it important? Why does it matter? I hear these different questions, and they are all basically asking the same thing. Why? Or почему? Or por qué? Or warum, if you speak German, Russian, or Spanish, right? They are all asking the same thing. And I understand this. You need to have a goal. You need to have a reason. But sometimes the reason for something is very big. Maybe you want a better job, but you don't always know exactly what that better job is. Maybe you want to live in a different country, but all of the things you need to do to live in a different country make this dream feel very far away. Or maybe you want to be fluent in English. Maybe you want to have seriously good grammar, or wonderful pronunciation. Maybe you want to sound as good in your pronunciation as Elena Mutanano, or as some other people I can name. And this is a good dream, but it seems very far away. So what do you do when something is so far away? Well, you still need to focus on why. You cannot get away from this. It is not possible to stop focusing on why. But you can find a why that is in the moment. What does that mean? That means to find the little moments that remind you about your big why. So, for example, living in a different country. Let's imagine that you want to live in Canada or the US. The US is a good country. Canada is a good country. England is a good country. If you want to live in an English-speaking country and you know the country, well, maybe you see a picture of this country. You see a picture of the English countryside in Kent, England, or you see a picture of Yellowstone National Park in the United States, if the US is your dream. And so you begin a list. And there are many ways to do this. You can just use a piece of paper. You can use a file, a blank document. You can use a bulletin board. You can use a list-making application on your phone. It doesn't matter. But you want to write in this list something specific that will help you visualize or imagine this moment when you saw this picture. So you might write something like, I want to live in the US so it will be easier to visit Yellowstone. Or let's imagine that you want a better job and you have some idea of this better job. Maybe it's IT, or maybe you want to be the CEO, the head of a company. And so if you read a comment about being a CEO in a magazine, or you see a picture of a CEO that you respect, then you can write something like this in your list. Something like, I am hoping to be like, I don't know, a CEO, Pat Flynn. He is a CEO that I know, Pat Flynn. He teaches about online business and things, and he is a CEO of his company. I think. I think so. And you can write this, and if you are using an application, maybe you can take a screenshot or something, but make sure you do this legally. Don't do it if it will be illegal. The point, because I know I am talking and talking, the point is that you must keep a list of these specific moments. And to give you an example, for me, I make a why list for why I teach English. And I teach English, for example, because I love it, but there are little moments during my classes or emailing with clients that make me remember why I teach English. So, for example, I teach English because, or I teach, I just write I teach. I teach because, I think he will not mind me saying, I teach because, and then I have a student and I insert his name and I say he makes me laugh. And this seems like a very small thing, a small reason to teach. But I add it to a list with other reasons. I teach because, and then another student's name. I teach because his wife is happy that he's learning English. So I'm helping him in his family life, yes? And it's all of these moments add to my big why. They are little moments that help me remember my big why when I cannot remember it by myself. And my big why is because I love helping people. I love making their lives better. And of course, I like English and I love teaching. But all of these big whys, they're just sometimes too big for me to put in my head. So these little whys, they help me. And I think they can help you too. And with other goals, not just learning English, but you can make a why list for why you want to lose some weight, why you are applying for a new job if you are discouraged. There are so many things, but notice and write down the specific little moments that are connected to your big why. And that is all I have. I want to invite you, please, to share this video if it was helpful for you, and to comment with some specific whys. Tell me a specific little moment that reminds you why you are studying English. Okay, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.